even an extra $50 makes a big difference. You know, that could be clothes for the kids. You know, we love the theme parks as well. We go to Orlando quite a bit. And so $50 is like one Mickey ice cream. My name is Jason. I'm from Arlington, Texas. I've been here about 6 years now. What matters most for my home is just a sense of calm. We have a 3-year-old and a 2-year-old. So as much as you might prefer the quiet, we don't have that here. But it's filled with laughter, it's filled with joy. And coffee. I have a lot of coffee paraphernalia. Probably too much, if you would ask my wife.
We've allowed it.
You may remember in February 2021, we had these huge ice storms and millions of people lost power. That was the same time that my wife and I were doing IVF, trying to conceive our first daughter. That same day that we had the ice storm come through was the day that we were supposed to go transfer the embryo at the doctor's office. When we woke up and we saw that it was 50 degrees in the house, we had to make a decision. Do we stay and risk possibly dropping body temperature, losing that embryo, or do we go to a hotel where there could be power? And eventually we just decided to leave. If we had decided to stay in the house, we probably would have lost that embryo. We had no idea if the hotel would even have power where we were going, but we wanted to be as close as possible, and even if there was a 1% chance of having power, we were going to take it. It was still an unknown until a month later when we eventually found out that we were pregnant. If at the time we had some kind of home backup system, generator, even an extra 12 hours would have made a huge difference. But it was after that outage that I said there has to be something better. We were looking at backup electrical systems, solar power, but everything was at least $5,000. That was on the cheap end. I started seeing BASE on social media first. I just started having a conversation with the BASE team. I talked to Zach and eventually just decided to go for it. The installation process could not have been easier. BASE set up everything. I did not have to call a single electrician. All I had to do was open the garage. I've been with BASE now for about 4 months. We just had an outage about a month ago. We saw the lights flicker. They never went off. I checked the BASE app and saw that we were on battery power. And I looked outside, dark. No power at the street lights, no power in the houses. I will not go back to another energy provider. BASE has been everything that we've wanted. Not only the whole home backup, but just our bills have been very predictable month to month. My energy bill per month has actually been less than my previous provider. BASE has changed how I think about power by making me not think about power. Anyone who may be skeptical, put those worries aside. It is not too good to be true. It's just too good.